good afternoon. Welcome to the Gates Security Street Report. Today is Wednesday, April 23rd. You're riding along today with Sergeant Miller with Gates Security. Gates Security for all your security needs. We provide alarm and camera installation and monitoring, as well as patrol and response services. Gates Security, where they're prepared to protect. You can find us online at www.gatessecurity.com, or you can email us info@gatessecurity.com. So, welcome to Wednesday. Beautiful day today. It is clear skies, 63 degrees, absolutely gorgeous out. And it has been a very busy day for fire and law enforcement, multiple overdoses, cardiac arrests, etc., resulting from drug use. And as I am currently on Sprague at Brown, it's pretty active in the area right here. Just when I turned the camera on, driving by the old CAP facility off of Division, there was a lady who was dancing to her own tune, and she spun herself into a fall and landed on the ground. She was able to recover and get back up and start back to dancing once again. But as we cruise through the city, you never know what we're going to see, so this material may not be for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. And finally, please like and subscribe if you like the content. Hit that bell for notifications so that you're made aware when new content drops. So, driving through the Brown Street Viaduct, we got a few people hanging out in here. About 4 or 5 people loitering, sitting, lying. Some guys across the street. We're at Pacific, and we've got a lady walking across the street, not even looking. Guy laying on the sidewalk over here. A couple guys laying on the sidewalk. As we make our way down to State, I will note there was an overdose here on State this morning. I guess it was late morning, but it was still morning. I believe it was a fatal incident. But yeah, nonetheless, drug overdose right here on State Street. Lots of folks out on the street today. Lots of garbage, sleepers, campers. There's a large group across the street. Interesting. I'm not quite sure what's going on over there, but there are a lot of people. We got, looks like food distribution going on. So, folks distributing food. I'm reminded of all the signs that are around parks and natural areas that tell you not to feed the wildlife, and for some reason that just seems to stick in my head when I see that. But driving down 2nd Avenue, lots of people in the alleyway. To the north of my location, so behind the Amerimart on the north side in that alleyway. Like I said, lots of police activity today, lots of things going on. Holly Mason has a few people loitering in the parking lot. We've got quite a few people hanging outside of the Hope House here. Multiple vehicles, lots of belongings, multiple people. We'll go around the block and see what we see in the alleyway. That's usually good for seeing a few things. Just turned on to Jefferson, and I see 2 panhandlers, 3 panhandlers, 4 panhandlers. As I turn down the alleyway, I see some garbage. People hanging out in the street. Multiple vehicles. Around the corner on the Maple, Conoco has about 4 people sitting out in front. '76 has a number of people. There's a panhandler on the corner of 4th and Maple. Panhandler and a camper near the off-ramp to I-90, right there off of Maple and 4th Avenue. A couple of campers up there that was just off to my right just a moment ago. Looks like this individual's setting up camp. 4th and Jefferson, along with the other campers down 4th Avenue. We're at the Westminster Church, and there's a handful of people on the north side of the street. I'm guessing belong to the treatment center there. And there's a handful of people on the porch across the way. Camp being set up in the alleyway. By the freeway there. Behind the, or south of the Think Tank, Classic Cuts, Barbers shop, and across from the downtown Subaru dealer. I think that's going to do it for me for today. That's your gate security street report again for Wednesday, April 23rd. Hope you all have a great week. And as I'm closing out, there is a panhandler on the corner here of Brown and 3rd. But hope you all have a great rest of the week, and we'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.